Yo, we are back. Feel me?
Yo, yo.
It's me and Isaac. It's been a little bit, but we've been having troubles with our streaming software, so we're just trying to get that in order. Eventually, we'll be back on Facebook. But y'all got the YouTube link. We know the viewers aren't going to be crazy because most of ours come from Facebook. But if y'all click in here, comment. Otherwise, we're just going to chop it up. Um, the season has been crazy to start. You see, I got the upside down Dallas hat on. We got punched on last week. Um, you see his hat by those motherfuckers, the Aints. They turned us into the Alice Cowboys.
Yep. You next.
You need to do me a favor next week. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start every show off. We're just gonna go on Twitter and we're gonna scroll through some of the news and we're just gonna chop it up and talk about it. And then from there we'll just let our conversations roll. We'll have some fun and then we'll be back weekly with more guests and everything like that as we get shit rolling. We just didn't want to go radio silent the whole time. But we're just trying to figure shit out on our end. Make sure you follow us on all social medias. You can find the links everywhere. And let's get after it. Fuck it. First off, the first biggest thing I noticed this year, but before we even get into that, you see the Twitter. Give us a follow, like, subscribe, share, subscribe to the YouTube. Um, this thing's only going to grow as far as like you guys, the viewers, take it. But I think we have a platform. I think this could be fun. But other than that, let's lock in. But the biggest thing, and you can attest to it too, playing fantasy, is the injuries this year have been crazy. Big players, a lot of first round picks, and it's been a lot of waiver pickups.
Definitely.
We'll
Big parts teams.
We'll take a look at this start. This start, I believe, has every team's injuries. So you got the Texans, Joe Mixon out, Damian Pierce is out. That means Cam Akers is going to get a lot of totes.
And I think they just picked him up, or was he on the practice squad or something?
Yeah, I don't know. And let us know if our audio is good too. But yeah, now Cam Akers has been on their squad. I don't know if they had him active, but then you got the Eagles. AJ Brown is out again. I think it's a hamstring with him.
Yes, I think so. TJ Gardner Johnson tweaked something in his foot. Listed as questionable. So big one for them.
I mean, I got y'all. Y'all are a good football team, man. We'll get to that. Seahawks, you got Kenneth Walker probably out again. I have him in a lot of fantasy leagues. It's an oblique injury. I doubt they're going to force him back. It's early in the year. Zach Charbonnet is servable.
His numbers weren't really so great last week. 14 carries, 38. What is that like? How much yards is he even averaging per carry? You know, one touchdown. Like
he's putting up points. Look at his anytime TD score prop. That shit's crazy. -110.
Hey, so I don't know who they play, but you might find Enzo this week. FanDuel says.
Then you got the Niners. Debo's listed as out. George Kittle doubtful. He got carted off last week. I saw. The Rams have a bunch out too. I'm sure we'll
I
get
actually seen a tweet on that. I can get to that. Yeah, there's more people out on it.
Right,
like the Niners and Rams play on Sunday in Los Angeles, and the game is likely to be without CMC, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Debo Samuels, George Kittle, Steve Avila, Jonah Jackson, amongst others. It's only week 3, so
it's a lot of money.
Like a preseason game, kind of.
Next man up. That's football, though. And you got the Browns. David Njoku's out. Jordan Atkins is tight end 1 in Cleveland.
We got the Giants.
That is going to be a terrible game. Just terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Deshaun Watson could find some juice in this type of game. I don't know, get himself going. Or I don't know. Maybe Giants could pull something off.
You got Keenan Allen out for the Bears. Roma Dunze has to step up. I think Caleb has 2 picks on the year. He don't have a touchdown. His numbers aren't great. Yeah. He's struggling a little bit. I think he's finding out that the NFL is a different animal.
Yep. Taking too much hits and stuff, man.
Yeah, he'll figure it out. I think he'll figure it out.
Jordan Love. Yeah. Questionable.
Yeah, I saw him. He's back at practice. I don't think they're going to rush him back either, unless like Malik Willis plays absolutely awful this week.
I don't know who they play. Titans.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Titans are the favorite. Will Levis has been playing terrible. So
yeah, Jordan Love plays. They're usually the favorite. But
Malik Willis get back in?
Yeah. I think they're going to let him rock just because of it.
Yeah.
But they ruled out offensive lineman Jordan Morgan with a shoulder injury and listed cornerback Carrington Valentine with an ankle injury as doubtful.
And you got the Vikings. Jettis is ready to go. No injury designation, but Jordan Addison is out. Sam Darnold been hooping. The Vikings look good. They beat the Niners. I mean, that's a banged up Niners team, but it's still the Niners.
Yeah, I don't know what other receivers they got really besides Jettis and Addison, but whoever it is been stepping it up. They're 2-0. I mean, this guy got people to throw to, so no problem.
And you got CD, Trey Diggs, and Jake Ferguson all expected to play Sunday. The Cowboys dodged a bullet with Jake Ferguson. That scared the shit out of me.
What was his injury?
The knee. He got hit against the Browns. Yeah. Hyperextended bone bruise. And then CD and Trayvon Diggs, I think those are just practice cautions. I think they were just banged up. I think they rested them. It wasn't anything crazy. But it definitely get back week. You got to win. You play the Ravens, another tough team. So
two teams that's going to come to play. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Both coming off losses and stuff. Ravens too, like back-to-back losses. So.
Then you got Miami. Obviously, no Tua. My man's just throwing them crip signs. That shit's sad though, for real. I mean, if he throws in the towel,
he says he's not. He says he's going to keep playing. Like he wants to continue playing football. So we're gonna see.
He's gonna put that Guardian cap on.
I say, hey, look, pack it up, get that guaranteed money, fuck it out of there. Go be a sports analyst, go be a reporter or something. Get some money.
That hit wasn't even crazy.
Oh, it's just he just bounced his head off. I don't know. He's just proud of it too.
And then you got Michael Pittman dealing with a back and calf injury. They don't believe he's in danger of missing the game, but that still might hinder him for you guys that are playing fantasy. Liati Latu hip is questionable. Has he played this year?
I'm not sure.
I really haven't
watched any of
Forrest Buckner went to the IR, though. I didn't even know that. Justin Herbert limited at practice, considered questionable. Did you see that hit?
Justin Herbert?
He got smacked.
Yeah.
Got rolled up crazy.
It's just a list of yeah, man. It's been
kind of wild there.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. But a lot of people couldn't think of. Let's talk about these quarterbacks, man. Let's talk about that. Those are his quarterback carousel. Like, man, I don't know. The thing that surprises me probably the most, I would say,
this guy right here.
Derek Carr, yeah, definitely. But like, I'm not gonna say, I don't know. Derek Carr, yeah, I'm definitely. But like the offense is executing really great. Like, I don't know. Clint Kubiak, that's the man. Like, that's a guy. This year, when the offseason comes, he's gonna be getting head coach calls. Like, he probably won't be with us long. And that's the thing that sucks about this business. He's gonna have our offense rolling and probably be gone by next year because a team's gonna want a coach like that. So I definitely see that happening. Because honestly, like they're not gonna get rid of Dennis Allen. He brought him in, then he was successful. They're gonna look at Dennis Allen like you're bringing in the right people, you got the right mind. And I never blamed Dennis Allen, anyways. When people doubted him, he runs the defense. Like, he can't control the offense. When they put him in position, he was there with coaches that were ran by Sean Payton. That wasn't his own coaches. Now this is his only his first chance with us to like bring on his own coaches, bring on his own staff who he feels comfortable with, and this is the staff he built. And so far, since training camp, like the reporters and everything said that they've been running things different. And it's different. It's a different feel for a lot of people. They've been doing the same thing for like 15 plus years. Sean Payton was there. So now things are different. Like, and fuck it. I mean, we got to get over that era. It's a new era. So, and DA should get props for that. I never doubted Derek Carr. I never thought it was Derek Carr. I just knew we had a horrible O-line and horrible play calling. Pete Carmichael was stuck in like fucking 2010. And that shit was just not working. For the kind of players we got, you're not unleashing them. Look at Shaheed. Like, look at these guys. Like, you're not, So,
I mean, and then you got the situation where Sam Darnold's hooping, Baker Mayfield is hooping, Bryce Young's getting benched, Andy Dalton's starting. Both those quarterbacks played for the Panthers. The Panthers gave up an arm and a leg to get Bryce Young. Ended up benching him for the
now they're talking about trading
the Red Rifle. Yeah, now they're talking about trading him. And that's one thing. Miami needs a quarterback. I mean, there's a couple teams out there I feel like they would give. If you can get Bryce Young for like a 2, a 3, maybe some collateral the next year, you know what I mean? I think it'd be worth it. giving what they gave up. You know what I mean? Because think about what the Niners gave up for Trey Lance, and think about what the Cowboys got Trey Lance for.
Yeah.
And like Trey Lance always showed promise. He just hasn't played enough football. Right. You know what I mean? So
no, you got to develop these guys. That's another thing. Like I was talking the other day with my friend, man. Guys, like a lot of these teams are just drafting these guys and throwing them into the fire. No, the guys that's really succeeding is guys like Mahomes who had to sit a couple of years, guys like Jordan Love who had to sit a couple of years. Like, and I'm happy with my program because we're getting fucking Spencer Rattler, and he's probably going to have to sit a couple of years. And I like that. Those are the guys the whole I feel is going to succeed, unless you just naturally got it, like C.J. Stroud. And I thought he had it ever since he came out. You could just see it at Ohio State watching his tape, like just the way he reads shit. Like I just knew he had it, like he was just ready. But not everybody has it like that. And it don't mean you're not going to be great. It just means you need a little bit coaching up. You need to be in the right situation, or that's it.
So off of that though, let me ask you this: do you think Drake May pans out the best out of the quarterbacks that were recently drafted because he's sitting behind Brissett?
That's possible.
5 years. Yes. 5 years from now, would you put money on Drake May being the best out of this class?
I don't think he would have to wait 5 years just because like the Patriots are gonna want to get like they're not gonna want to sit with Brissett.
I don't mean him waiting 5 years. I mean 5 years from now because he sits this season. He has the time to develop. He's getting some play time too.
It's possible. It's possible because like you said, all right, say Brissett, say the way it's going with their team now, like Brissett might fucking lose a job, might get hurt, and he might come in this year sometime, right?
Yeah.
And he might play this year, next year, and say like 2 years from now, and he's a mediocre quarterback. Their team is like 500 and stuff like that. A lot of issues is not even him, he's just a developing quarterback. And the Patriots decide to give up on him like a lot of these teams are doing, and it's really not the right move to make.
Yep. And that goes into the Cowboys fans.
And he balls out somewhere else.
The Cowboys fans screaming for Dak's job. Dak got paid for a reason. I mean, if you look at, we're talking about the Patriots, that's a team that drafted quarterbacks in the first round twice in 5 years. Yep. You know what I mean? 5-6 years. Mac Jones didn't pan out. You know what I mean? Bailey Zappi, they drafted another quarterback. There's another drafted quarterback that didn't pan out. You know what I mean? There's a lot of, if you look at the last 15 years, I have this conversation all the time. How many quarterbacks have really won the Super Bowl? There's been a couple that appeared, obviously. But realistically, it's like 5 names in the last 15 years. Pat Mahomes and Tom Brady are 75%. Then you got Drew. You know what I mean? What was that?
Here and there, Manning. You had here and there. You had
Manning. You know what I mean?
Manning. Or fucking.
And then you got the
one, and
you got the random one like Nick Foles sprinkled in there. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's like the same quarterbacks get into those games. I don't think people really realize how hard it is to find a quarterback. Yeah. There's certain teams that really luck into it. But if you look at these teams that don't have a quarterback, they've been struggling to find a quarterback for some years. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not like it's
the Texans really lucked into it.
Look at the Packers and the Cowboys. We've been lucky as shit. But any Cowboys fan, and I was young as hell, but any true Cowboys fan remembers the Quincy Carter days and shit like that when we had no quarterback. That shit was terrible. So anybody that doesn't understand how blessed we were to have Romo followed by Dak, you know what I mean, is tripping.
Yeah, we were struggling after Drew. It was like, man.
Right? Look at the Browns. The Browns haven't been able to find a quarterback since like 1986.
Deshaun's still looking like he's not it over here.
Yeah, he's showing glimpses. Like he shows glimpses of like the old him, but then like his line sucks. Yeah, so you could tell the team don't rock with him.
It's just weird over there, man. Just watching him play, it's like you just know he has so much talent. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
That's Temu Dak.
It's crazy. He was elite, like top
five quarterback. He was going crazy. Remember the play where he got like kicked in the eye? And he reached up to feel his eye mid-play and then threw a touchdown. Yeah. That shit was cold.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was cold. He's got that new allegation, too. What happened with that? Have you seen anything with that?
I hope he's not going to do more shit, man, because he's just down the drain if he does.
Who else is hooping right now?
Man, a lot of people. Like, I feel like it's crazy. The NFL is like it's a run league now. Within two weeks, no quarterbacks went over 400 yards yet. Like,
it's early though. I feel like that's always the thing. Is the defensive league.
No quarterback has had more than 3 touchdowns in a game yet.
It's gonna happen.
It's been working for a lot of teams, like run games.
If the NFL ended today, who's the MVP?
Oh man, they would always like look at it quarterback wise. They would give it to a quarterback. But the 2 quarterbacks at the top balling right now is Carr and Baker.
Yeah, I guess it would probably be Carr.
And their numbers are exactly the
Maybe
same though.
Kamara?
5 tutties, 1 interception,
Kamara's going
but
crazy.
Carr has a better QBR.
Kamara's going crazy.
Kamara's going nuts. Saquon's going
Yeah,
crazy.
boy, Saquon's an argument.
Saquon's going crazy. Mahomes, anyone over in the Chiefs? The Worthy? Nah, he just had a good week 1.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers finally started hooping yesterday.
Yeah,
yesterday.
Yeah,
Put up
good
some
game.
points
Nice
yesterday.
game yesterday.
How about the Jets backfield, dude? The Jets got Brees Hall,
Yeah, that's
Braylon Allen, Israel Adebakania.
That's
I'd
that-
probably
that's-
botch the shit out of his name, but
yeah, their backfield's tough. It really is. And I like that they got Allen Lazard. Like he's already looking good with Aaron Rodgers left off. Like picked up from right where they left off. Like, they're balling. You see the chemistry out there.
yeah,
It's just
Allen Lazard's hooping. Other than that, I don't know. And then
Caleb Williams just looks.
yeah, like from my point of view as a Cowboys fan, like about Dak, like Dak's got his backpack strapped. He's doing everything. The run game is fucking horrible. The Cowboys have no run game, literally none.
Yeah.
It's bad. And then we gotta find that guy outside of CeeDee Lamb without Jake Ferguson on the field. It's hard.
You guys picked up
Dalvin Cook. He's on the practice squad. If we don't do shit this week, I feel like we'll activate him.
What the fuck are they doing? Like, yeah.
Chiefs aren't activating Kareem Hunt, but that might be a waiver wire stash. He's gonna be active by next week. I feel like he takes that job with Pacheco out.
Yeah.
Pacheco Hunt late in the season could be a
Dalvin
nasty
Cook's
game.
not bad. Like he might be alright. Come in there and make some noise, but you gotta fucking activate him.
Old as shit. All of our running backs are just Deuce Vaughn's a midget. Rico Dowdle can't get shit going because he only gets 7 carries a game. Zeke is old as fuck. And Dalvin Cook's old as fuck. Then you got Hunter Luepke, who's a fullback tight end.
Yeah, whereas like Dalvin's age, he's balling. It's just kind of, I don't know.
Kamara didn't take the hits that Dalvin did. Kamara's never been like a
But they thought Kamara was washed these last couple of years, and I just knew it was a scheme, and like our line wasn't able to open up holes like they are now, and all that shit. Now he's balling. Like,
Probably
he really is.
Our O line's alright. Like, I mean, we got 2 rookies up there. You know what I mean? So it's like.
I'm sick of my boy MT, still free agent.
That's crazy too. You think he's just waiting to see where I can like a contender?
I don't even know if people's even calling him. Like, what if teams aren't even interested in him?
Saw some shit about the Cowboys calling him.
That'd be crazy. That's crazy if teams aren't. But like, you're already going through injuries and shit like that. Why not just take a chance?
Okay.
Something that might hit.
Do you think any teams could possibly inquire about Bryce Young besides the Dolphins?
Dolphins. Yeah, teams who will want to bring him in and not like play him right away. And like, what these guys? They have a backup.
Who those teams?
Cardinals. Do they have a backup?
No, the Seahawks do. Sam Howell's sitting there behind Geno Smith. Sam Howell could be a trade.
They got Dobbs. Yeah, I think
they got Dobbs.
Dobbs.
They might have Dobbs. No, they had Dobbs last year. Dobbs killed the Cowboys. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they could go get Sam Howell. Sam Howell led the league, like was top like 15 in almost every category. He just threw a lot of interceptions.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Miami could go that route. They can look around and shop some of these backups on some of these rosters. Some of these backups can make some. They can make some noise.
With that offense, just deliver the ball. I think Sam Howell, his arm. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely Sam Howell.
Who else you got out there? They signed the bull from the Ravens.
Tyler Huntley.
Huntley,
right?
Yeah,
Huntley.
Off the Browns practice squad.
They had 4 quarterbacks: Huntley, Jameis, and DTR. Wow. Yeah. Hey, call Cleveland. Go grab Jameis.
Yeah, right. That's a good one too. They
got Jameis, DTR still behind fucking Watson over there, and they kept 4 quarterbacks. That's crazy. They just traded one. Look at that guy, Alontae. That's nuts.
Yeah, and then you go on the flip side, sack leaders. You got Greg Russo leading the league with 3. Alontae Taylor,
that was week 1.
Nickel corner.
That was after week 1.
Oh yeah, this was a little bit ago.
Yeah, but that was after week 1. Yeah, crazy.
What about Justin Fields?
Oh man,
What do you think about the Steelers situation?
he's not like, he's not doing anything too crazy to wow you and shit, but he's managing the team. He's doing what he got to do for them to win, get in scoring range to at least score or get some points at least. Boswell's just Boswell. He's fucking saving the team as well. Defense is their defense. TJ Watt is playing fucking great football. We'll see for how long, sucks to say, but and yeah, they're playing how they normally do when they start the season. I'm not gonna lie, Steelers they always usually do this. It's good to see that Justin Fields is on the side of winning and doing his thing, but we'll see.
Fact. All right, ready? We'll play a game. I'm gonna give you two names.
Okay.
You pick the one that you want. All right, we'll start it off. Actually, this is a good debate. Justin Fields, Russell Wilson.
Okay. See, I feel like, man, they probably like thought Russell was their guy coming in, but like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like if he's playing, he's balling out, just leave Justin Fields in there. Um, at this point, it's his job to lose. Like fuck it, just keep winning games. Like it don't matter. Like I said, even if it's ugly or whatever, it's still a league. You're winning games, so you know,
All right, you ready? Justin Fields, Geno Smith.
Gino. I think Justin Fields will end up being a better quarterback, but right now, like I would trust Gino more. Gino has more of that experience. Gino knows what he's doing with his offense. He does have a three-headed monster weapon over there. Not even talking about the running back. So that receiving core is pretty nice. So I like Gino.
Geno or Sam Darnold?
I'm gonna still go with Gino. Hey, Sam Darnell starting off hot and stuff like that. I like it. He got jealous or whatever, but Gino's been there now, probably his third year going with those guys. So that chemistry's got to mean something, like, or whatever. Gino's one of those guys, like, he was doubted too. Like, Gino never, like, really, like, lost his job. Nobody ever really just gave him a chance. Like, so now that he got one, he took advantage of it.
Geno Baker.
Baker, man. That's like I said, chemistry with Gino has more chemistry with his team, but Baker's chemistry just in these 2 years with his guys, and he has two all-pro receivers. And it's like, yeah, man, Baker's balling. He's in my division. I'm like, fuck, all right. When I think we're gonna be able to run away with this division, we got a fucking competitor now. And everybody thought NFC South was gonna be fucking trash, but now it's looking competitive. So
Baker, Deshaun Watson.
Baker, yeah.
Baker, Anthony Richardson.
The Browns should be fucking just punching themselves in the face right now. For real, for that one. Should have never gave up on Baker. He took you to the fucking playoffs.
Facts. Nah, he was hooping there, and then he broke his rib, and Odell did all that shit. Yeah. Baker, Anthony Richardson.
Baker, just because right now, like his team and shit.
Baker or Jerry Goff?
Baker, man, he's on a roll
right now. Yeah, Baker or Stafford?
Baker. Stafford's looking bad right now.
Baker or Derek Carr?
Derek Carr. Yeah.
All right.
Just because I like Baker, man, but I feel like this is really the perfect system for Carr. Now he's gonna untap his potential. Guys seem to forget like that one year when they did go to playoffs because he got hurt. He was front runner for MVP. Yeah, so
when he broke his leg, right?
Shit, man, like fuck it.
Derek Carr or Justin Herbert?
I heard that they're snapping. I haven't really watched them and shit, like no highlights or anything on the Chargers. Their run game. But I was always like Herbert and Lawrence, I always put them in the same category, but like they got talent, but you still gotta prove me something. You done fumbled the bag too much in the fucking playoffs or when it mattered most for me to like really believe in you. Like fucking what, the 1 year I think they were playing each other. Fucking remember Chargers were playing the fucking Raiders. Jaguars.
No, I think they were playing the Raiders and they went for it instead of taking the knee.
No, I'm talking when the fucking Chargers were up by like fucking
they blew the
20
league,
and then fucking blew the league. I think that was Lawrence who came back and beat fucking Herbert. Yeah. So that that fucking one sticks with me the most. Like so I don't know. It's just gotta show me more. Maybe I need more than 2 weeks.
All right, ready? Carr or Dak?
Oh man. Dak's still, Dak's been there for a while. That's their man, but and I don't know. We got to see how how the team bounces back and shit. 'Cause, like a lot of it don't be Dak and shit. Like a lot of it is team shit. Like so that's how I felt about Carr last year. Like he was getting too much of the blame when I felt like a lot of it don't need to be going on him.
Got to pick one.
So, still going with my guy. He's hot right now.
Carr.
Yep.
All right, ready? Carr or Lamar? Crazy work.
Lamar's like
Carr, Aaron Rodgers.
we're not talking. I'm not talking about like who's the better player. Period. I'm talking about what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Like how they're looking and what they're doing. Like
Carr, Aaron Rodgers.
Carr, Aaron Rodgers had a good game and shit, but like we
Carr,
cannot.
CJ Stroud.
Stroud.
Oh, so you go Stroud. All right, Stroud, Pat Mahomes. Patty's the all-time go.
Yeah. I'll go Stroud. I'll go Patty. Even though like the Houston isn't as flashy and all that as New Orleans are so far and shit, but I'm still going Stroud. Like he was just a rookie last year. He's still learning with his offense. Like he's gonna get better, bro. He got hella weapons. I feel like that's a little bit of their problem this year. He has too much weapons to try to feed now. And I feel like in the fucking pass game, he's like he don't know who the fuck to throw it to at times. Probably got fucking like 3 guys running around wide open. So
I'm not gonna lie. I just saw this. You guys have to see this. Look at this shit. Get off me. Fuck you thought this was.
What?
Little ass boy. Out of there. Can't tackle. Ankles broke.
it's crazy. It's nasty.
That's a high school game. That's why I was like, why these motherfuckers look bad small?
They weren't running the ball. Grown men.
That's all I got. You got any questions for me? Something light for the start.
Yeah.
Just
All
rock
right.
out.
Who so far is the defensive MVP?
Defensive MVP. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't think it's hard to point out individuals.
All right, so let's go by groups. Like, all right, who's the best D line? Then we'll say backers and DBs
All right.
to start off. So who do you think is the best? Like, what D lineman? Yeah, it's popping out these 2 weeks.
I've seen TJ Watt just absolutely wreaking havoc everywhere.
Yeah.
Every time I'm watching Red Zone and it cuts to a Steelers game, I feel like TJ Watt's doing something. He's getting held. It's always the camera's always on TJ Watt. Kyle Hamilton's super tough. He doesn't get enough credit for what he does. Kyle Hamilton is super duper tough. I'm just kind of naming defense names right now, thinking about across the league who's been hooping. Michael Kendricks has been balling out. Gregory Rousseau has been balling out. Myles Garrett is Myles Garrett.
Yeah. How about Hutchinson?
Aiden Hutchinson,
have
you
like
saw that
3
pick he had?
stacks in like the first half or something.
And you saw that pick he had
Yeah.
where they stood him next to the sideline and hit him. They ran the drag and he jumped that shit.
Yeah, that guy's balling out right now.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson's tough. The Bears secondary is surprisingly super tough. Their whole secondary.
Yeah, their whole
Tariq Stevenson, Jalen Johnson, it's super nice.
Our secondary is tough. Their
Owens is
secondary
tough. Alante Taylor's balling out.
And Honeyback.
Who's the white middle linebacker for the Eagles? He's hooping. Zach Bond
from the Saints.
Dude, he is hooping right now.
Yeah.
I'll give the Eagles credit for that.
Put him in the right spot.
For them too, Quinyon Mitchell's balling out from what I've seen.
Yeah.
It's a good question. There's a lot. Roquan Smith, you always got to put in the category because that man averages like 14 tackles a game.
Roquan, he's probably definitely leading the league.
Trey got a pick. He's back from the ACL. Trey's gonna hold the shit down. So I don't know. We'll see.
Still gonna be interesting, man. It's only 2 weeks in. Let's do it.
All right, ready? Who's gonna lead the league in passing yards at the end of the year?
I'm gonna say Stroud.
Stroud. All right.
I'm gonna say Stroud.
Who's gonna lead the league in rushing?
I'm gonna say there's a lot starting off good, but I'm trying to think of who's gonna stay consistent like that throughout the season. And I'm not gonna say Kamara because he's too much of a pass. He's in the pass game as well. He's never gonna lead the league in rushing. Saquon, depending on his health, but I'm gonna say really, if I have to pick one, fuck man, who's balling like that?
I got two in my mind that you're probably not thinking of right now.
JK, I don't know if he can stay healthy.
I don't know if he can stay healthy. I'm thinking Jonathan Taylor and Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams is tough. And like I want to say CMC, but it's like you don't know when the fuck
He might
he's
still
coming
get it.
back.
He'll probably be all-purpose yards though.
Yeah, all purpose. I'm gonna go with like a surprise pick and just say
Ooh, I got one too. Another one.
Josh Jacobs.
That's a good. Oh, he's snapping.
I'm gonna go with Josh Jacobs. He gets that title again. He hasn't had it in a couple
He got
years.
paid.
I think Josh Jacobs.
I like Brees Hall too.
And I bank on him having a big game this week too because of the fact they're playing the Titans and they're not getting Malik Willis. They don't want to put him in passing situations a lot, so they're gonna try to fucking run that ball, and I could see him having success with it. So I think Josh Jacobs, yeah, he's gonna have a good year with them.
All right, receiving.
Receiver, man, ooh, this is tough.
I don't think it's that tough.
See, he's a top guy. Fuck yeah. Like, you gotta think of the guys who's like 1,500 type guys.
It's CD.
Tyreek he's still playing.
Yeah,
I don't
Tyreek.
know what's his numbers
I think
look
his
like.
quarterback situation is gonna hurt him.
Yeah, that might be a big one for him.
Rashee Rice is in the conversation.
Rashee's doing his thing. Yeah, because like Puka, Cooper,
Cooper,
there's like a lot of those elite guys are fucking. Oh, Jettas.
Jettas
still. Darnold's still, he's throwing him that shit. He's throwing him the pill. If Aaron Rodgers could go, if he can go with Garrett Wilson, he definitely has potential to be that type of guy.
I think Lazard has more better than him.
Yeah, he does. But this was like Aaron Rodgers' first only like good game, and he started to see him click with Garrett Wilson a little more. So if they could get it going, then that can be something to watch. There's a lot of receivers, man, that's balling. Man, there's yeah.
Could be somebody on a shitty.
I say CD too because, like I said, bro, like CD's your number one, so he's gonna get mad fucking targets and shit. So he might definitely be that guy.
Nico Collins.
Oh yeah,
Nico's hooping right now.
Nico's hooping.
Zay Flowers is getting a lot of targets.
I feel like just the thing with the Texans is they're gonna go through spurts. Like Nico might be going through like crazy 5 games free, and then they're gonna like Stephon Diggs. Like it's gonna be. He's going to have his chemistry with all these receivers locked in on different times. I don't know.
I think Jaden Reed could be up there too, but Jordan Love got hurt, so that's going to hurt him.
I like Jaden Reed. He's a beast.
What's Keon Coleman doing? Did this happen? Nothing.
Chase
got claimed last night by McDuffie.
Yeah, Chase was not hit. But, so
he got claimed. Lab McConkey snapping.
Oh, fucking Devontae Adams is playing.
Oh, yeah. You got to remember.
Hey. Yeah. He's playing nice.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they're both playing well.
They're fucking balling. Could be Mike Evans.
Shaheed's got a lot of yards right now, too. He's fucking an 80-yard catch every game. So
Shaheed's balling, too, man.
It's just Maserati Marv, too. Marvin Harrison.
He's not really our number one, so,
but not
Olave's going to start taking off.
You heard me, though? Marvin Harrison had a crazy half. He
Marvin Harrison, he might just be that guy.
And Malik Neighbors is putting up crazy fucking numbers too.
Neighbors, yes, he's fucking nice. With a fucking shitty quarterback. So it's like, I don't know. That's a tough one. Mon Ra, he could get shit going at any time and get himself. He's not balling really like he usually does, but at any time he could get going.
J-Mo's balling.
Yeah, J-Mo's fucking balling. Jameson Williams. Yeah. That's a fucking.
I think Smitty might lead the league or not league.
He's like another Shaheed. He's just gonna fucking just beat you.
I can see Devontae Smith having more yards than AJ Brown.
Yeah, I can see that. He's hooping. He's fucking really hooping, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Top 5 tight ends right now. Top of your head. That's what you got for you.
Right now, out of season. Damn.
Just in general.
Oh, just in general. Kelsey. Kelsey, Kittle. I don't like know in real order, but Kelsey, Kittle, fucking. I think
Hard, right?
Andrews is in there anymore, really.
Yeah, Andrews got bounced out. He's like a left tackle now.
Yeah. Um. The Lions one, he's really tough.
Florida.
He's just hurt. Or Hawkinson.
Hawkinson, he's on the Vikings. Yeah.
Hawkinson. I don't know. A lot of the young ones are good. The outside end is really good too. Ferguson.
Fergalicious.
Ferg's good. Ferg might just crack that top 5 too.
McBride.
McBride's tough. So yeah, it's tough because all the young ones are fucking balling, man. I don't know. They're good. They're fucking balling.
So I got it. We'll be back with more, hopefully on other platforms as well. Trying to figure everything out on StreamYard. I might have to move to a different streaming platform, but once we figure all that out on our end, we'll get this bitch jumping.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Nah, man. Just tune in, like, subscribe, share, all that. 4th and 20 on all platforms: Facebook, IG, Twitter. We on all that.
Instagram, Twitter, fucking Twitch, everything. But yeah, we're gonna get rocking. There'll be content coming out on all the platforms. We got probably like a 9-person team. Everybody's got a job now, so it's divvied up. So yeah, we'll get it popping. Make sure you follow our Twitter though for all the news and shit. We be breaking news quicker than probably your favorite news outlet. So give us a chance, follow us, and everybody stay up. We out.